Well, we are about a $50 cab ride away from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Greg Zuerlein set to get us started here, and off we go from MetLife Stadium. On the return, Cymbal Webster from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. Throwing right away is Williams. Allen's got it complete. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll make it second down.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
They'll fake the give. Now Williams. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards the pickup there.
But I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
Take the Lincoln Tunnel through Weehawken, through Secaucus, across the Hackensack River, and you'll arrive, as we have, at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Greg Zuerlein set to get us started here, and off we go from MetLife Stadium. Kevontae Turpin now from his end zone. And he returns this to the 22. They run here with Rico Dowdle. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, You have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as he'll take this up to about the 33-yard line. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. They run again with Dowdle. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Ball on the 39. Here's the 2nd and 4.
Kill!
They run here with Dowdle. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as good running gets them to about the 44.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, and a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44. On the run, it's Dowdle. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. It's a gain of 16 and a Dallas first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
So in jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Play fake. Here's Prescott. Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. So after several rushes to start the game, Charles, they go to the air there and get a nice completion.
Nice mix-up on the play calling, right? Establish the running game, make the defense think you're going to do it again, and then hit them over the top. Now you've got them betwixt and between. They don't know which way you're going to come at them.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That's good for 28 yards.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
Here we go!
We're scoreless after 1. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Dowdle will score. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Well, he'd been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Aubrey good with a PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. Rodgers and the Jets now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. Throwing now is Rodgers. Open man here is Conklin. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that brings up third and a full 10 yards.
We'll put that one in the win column for the defense. Trying to contain tight ends in the passing game is so difficult nowadays, but they did in a big way there.
Still needing 10 yards. Now it's third down. Here's Rodgers. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Give him 30 yards there.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
You can score on these guys. No.
They'll bring a tight end in motion left. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
2nd and 9. Now they go end around with Adams. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. Third down just got a lot tougher. That will officially go as a loss of 7.
Those big ends don't really care what the play call is. Big pass, RPO, handoff, whatever. Their job, get behind the line of scrimmage every play and run down whoever has the ball. Mission accomplished there.
Inside.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they may be content to take this 7-0 lead into the locker room. We'll see. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the 3rd quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. To throw is Rodgers. Over the middle and complete to Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. A good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Throwing is Rodgers. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
They'll run with Hall. And he gets it a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. One more time with Hall. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Jets have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd. Zerline connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand-new ball game, all tied here in the 3rd as they have their first possession of this 2nd half.
And, Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in time in the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
Here we go, 47. Here we go, kill.
Here's Prescott. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Prescott to throw it. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. And that's going to do it. Clock hits zeros. They're not going to get another playoff. Time has run out. Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down.
Here we go, 46, 46. Here we go, 47. 47.
The Cowboys will go. Prescott. He's got his target. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Facing a fourth down, they come away with 18 yards and the first down conversion. A running play. It's Dowdle. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 64 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Yeah! Here we go! Here we go, kill! Hey, kill! Here we go, go to 54, go to 54, wide in. Here we go to 53. 26.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground.
Sometimes I get almost mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, those eyes that carry their feet to open spaces, make people miss. I just love watching those guys go to work.
All three timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, Prescott. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. They come up now on 2nd and 2. Prescott. Open man, right side, it's Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. C.D. Lamb, 39 yards. And the Cowboys answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth. They get one more as the extra point's up and good, and that makes the score 14-7. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They'll start on the ground. Hall.
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
Here's 2nd down. Back to throw. Rodgers. This pass out wide to Hall. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
That's pulled in by Wilson. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
And this is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space and let them do what they do.
Plenty of time. All three timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. To throw is Rodgers. That's over the middle and caught by the rookie. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth.
And that play came together really well for them as he found open space, makes the catch, and gets down to the 1-yard line. You know he's kicking himself right now. He thought he had a chance to get a touchdown and put that in his ledger. Instead, his team gets a chance to cash in over these next few plays.
He finds Wilson. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
Will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Get up.
Now Rodgers. And it is caught. They got the 2 points, and with it, they've taken the lead. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. Here's 1st and 10.
Yeah, there you go. Here go 46.
Now Dak. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
Yeah, there we go. I think. Here we go 47. 46.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Here comes 2nd down. And now they're going to get the timeout. So a huge play has them in field goal range with a chance to possibly send this one to OT. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So on is their kicker, and it's down to this. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win. And it is good. He splits the uprights on the chip shot. And it'll be a good time in Big D tonight. The Cowboys have won it. What a finish.
Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Ready to get this game started. Here's Eddie Pinheiro. And away we go from East Rutherford. On the return, here comes Kene Wangu. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Jack Thompson finishing that play off. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, they eschewed the pass to try and bring up 3rd and short via a little more conservative ground call, but it backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front, and they fired off the line knowing a run was coming, and boy, they busted it before it could get back to the line.
Rogers throwing on 3rd down. Corley reels it in. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. They've got 1st down from the 31.
Over here.
Play fake. It's Rogers. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Offense up to the line fast. Hall takes it straight ahead. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. Working quickly here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Off play action, Rogers. Hall there to haul it in. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. On the counter, Hall. It's a New York touchdown! The Jets finish up an excellent opening series. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming, allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Straight to the air here, it's Young. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Now it's Sauce Gardner dropping him there.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Offense in the hurry up here. 3rd down run by Hubbard. It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also... ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They've got fourth down, so we should see the punt team on to send it away. He's on the move. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
3-3.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. His foray up the middle, nets about 3. Brought to a halt by C.J. Mosley. On 3rd down, it's Young. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
4th down, Young. Escapes the pocket. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Play action with Rodgers. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. And the Panthers get it back at the 45-yard line following that interception return. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of it. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
Pass complete to Hubbard. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. To the air on 1st down. Young connects with Hubbard. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. Has some space inside the 15. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. Found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Xavier Gibson now to return. He's brought down to end that return as we've reached our 2-minute warning. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. And it's the Jets taking over on offense. 1st down throw by Rodgers. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
To give on 2nd to Hall. And he's able to maneuver this up past the 30. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down. Rodgers to throw. Completed over the middle. That's the 1st down, and he's still going. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And he's able to work this down to the 41. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that first down marker.
From the 41. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. The Jets take their first time out. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Rodgers. Able to find Corley. And he gets this forward to the 19. Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 19. He's got the hook up to Devontae Adams. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Throwing again, it's Rodgers. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Picked off Josie Jewell. And the Panthers make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
One last play before the break.
Let's go.
A final throw before the break. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Who knows when the deciding moment will come. We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Play action now, Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Hubbard trying this up the gut. Up to the races, middle of the field. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers take the lead right away in half number 2. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Gibson now to return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Off the play fake, here's Rodgers. Finds his target, Hall. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Hall running between the tackles. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Here's Rodgers on first and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Some guys, you just have to account for them, especially middle linebackers. I remember Ray Lewis, Brian Urlacher, it just felt like their presence took up the entire field. And this linebacker today, well, he had the interception earlier, a sack right now. You've got to start figuring out a plan for him, or he will take over this game.
And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Rodgers here off the play action. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. They get 22 on that one. And it'll give the Jets a first down. They're set up at the 35 now. From the gun, it's Hall. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Blitz coming for Rodgers. Able to hit Hall, complete. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Play fake, it's Rodgers. Cut near the goal line. He has the New York touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Chooses to bring this one out. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the 4th quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that 3rd phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
They'll get 18 yards there. And it'll give the Panthers a first down. Big shot to begin the drive. Has them up beyond the 40.
Here we go. Here we go.
Trying to get outside with Hubbard. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Ready?
Out of the gun, Young. Getting out to his left. Throw is there for Jatavion Sanders. A lot of mess on the move here. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Right on the doorstep now. Here's 1st and goal from inside the 1.
Here we go. Ready.
Hubbard. Can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Trying it again with Hubbard. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Panthers jump in front late. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. Point after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the Panthers break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Gibson now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. This will be caught by Adams. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Back to throw. Into the hands of Conklin. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll give the Jets a first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. He'll look to throw it. He's got the hook up to Adams. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's first down. Setting up to pass. That throw finds Conklin. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's first down. Again, Rodgers. And it's not over yet. They score here in the final minutes, and now they can tie or even win this game right here. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Huge moment here for the Jets as they go for 2.
Will line up for a 2-point conversion.
They'll throw again. Rodgers. And it's incomplete. The defense makes a stand, and they'll keep a 1. Oof, their comeback hopes are dwindling by the second, but any path to victory starts with a successful onside try here. The Jets are celebrating. We're waiting.